Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and immediate attack. Well, that's what happens when you enter your sanctuary location number 6 from behind the ninja bunny guys that we gave the carrot key to. So, yep, there we go. Most of these guys are weak to freeze, and as always, just do that. It is still the best element in this game. Bleh, excuse me. Yeah, it's the best element in this game, just because it has the chance to solidify for a turn, as well as how much damage it does. I think it has the highest base damage there is. How did that count as a green attack? You'd think that that would just be a back attack, because, I mean, it got Paula right there in the back, but okay. Here we have the Thundermite on the right there, which can use a Thunder Elemental attack, and, well, that hits a random party member. But if it does hit the one with the Franklin badge, it'll get deflected right back at him and he'll end up hurting himself. But as always, just freeze and whatnot. I think he has a regular attack that doesn't do nearly as much, but oh well. No, excuse me. Okay, so the enemies in this cave really aren't that bad. The only thing is that this place is kind of mazy, especially when you consider the holes that you can only... Oh, that's a back attack. Oh, thank you so much, game. The holes that you can only fall down through. You can't climb back up them. So you just kind of want to make sure that you explore everything, especially since I'm pretty sure that one of Pooh's equipment is here. One of his Of Kings things. Ah, you see that there? And I'm pretty sure I didn't grab this one on my first playthrough. I missed one of them. And it's either this one or another one. But either way, just gotta go ahead, grab that magic butterfly pretty early. See all these holes? It's just a lot to explore. So really the only thing I'd say that you should really grab is, well, that rock candy for one. But also the equipment for Pooh, just that one armor thing. And here we have the Conducting Menace. I'm pretty sure that they can cast Flash, which could paralyze. Oh, they can also cast Thunder, which does a ton, especially if it hits twice. So luckily I solidified that one. But you really want to make sure that you have your Franklin badge on Paula, like I don't. I instead have it on Ness, because I don't understand things and whatnot. And now somebody is showering, just right next door. I hope that that isn't being picked up by the mic. But either way, with a couple freezes and physical attacks and whatnot, oh, they can do Flash, which does a variety of things, oh my god. However, I'm pretty sure that at least Crying is healed after the battle. I'm pretty sure that Feeling Strange is also healed. There you go. I'm pretty sure that Flash, in its later editions, like the higher up versions of it, also has a chance of just automatically killing a party member. Or paralyzing them, one of those things, I think, maybe. I'm not really sure. It's just really random with all of its status effects, and I personally never use it. So, there you go, that's why I really don't know about it. Now, in the back row there, we have the French Kiss of Death, or just the regular Kiss of Death, actually. Which I think it can, like, poison you or something? I don't know, despite the name, it doesn't have a spell that causes instant death, I'm pretty sure. I just think it does damage, and, oh, yeah, the Kiss of Death is indeed a poisoning thing, so I guess that would eventually kill him. So there you go. And just gaming beta them all away. Hopefully that'll kill everything. Nope, just to really weaken them. Bashes all around, maybe a freeze alpha, or even beta, I guess. No, freeze alpha. That should be able to take care of them. Honestly, in my opinion, the most dangerous enemies in this cave are probably the Thundermite, except for the person with the Franklin badge. Although the Thundermite really doesn't have that much HP, and they hardly ever use their Thunder attack. Most of the time when I fought them, they wasted their turn. So I think it might just be... I don't know, I think I might have to go with the Conducting Menaces. Tengus really aren't that bad. I barely remember what they do. I usually run into the other enemies in this cave more. And look at that, we're already at the boss. That was really quick, and I barely explored this place. Let's go ahead and fight him, because right here, we'll look for Pooh's equipment later. Okay, so here we have Thunder and Storm. Okay, so kind of odd. Do the usual, freeze Gamma or Omega if you have it. If you've over-leveled that much, I don't remember what level you have to be to get that. But just, oh, hey, Pooh has freeze Gamma now, so he can really lay on the damage as well. Probably not as much as Paula, but still quite a bit. I mean, Paula did almost 400. Actually, yeah, just as much as Paula. Fantastic. Okay. And the big bottle rocket is doing not as much, but it's still quite a bit of damage. More than what Jeff is used to. And with that solidify, they didn't even get an attack off. Now, I'm pretty sure that they can use Flash and Thunder, but that's about it of interest. At least I think. I don't know. I don't remember what these guys do. I feel like it's another case of me getting constant solidifies off on them. Actually, that did a ton. Wait a minute, they just took a breath? That was it? That's all they did. They breathed once during that entire battle, and that's all they did. Good job, guys. You did fantastically at stopping, at least attempting to stop Ness. The Gygus would be so proud. Oh, their valiant efforts, all for naught. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check out our newest, location, your sanctuary location right here. Now, I can't remember the name of this one. I want to say it's like the swirly cloud or the pink cloud or something like that. But either way, it's just kind of randomly sitting out here in the middle. Apparently we're able to walk on a cloud. That totally makes sense. And Ness keeps on seeing these visions of the past when he reaches your sanctuary locations. And to be quite honest, I don't think that's ever actually explained in the game, like why he sees these things. I wish that they did explain that if they didn't. I don't think anybody ever does. I mean, nobody really knows about these locations, except for your 4 party members and Buzz, but Buzz is dead. Nobody else mentions, like, why he's seeing, like, his parents and his friends and family when he was young and whatnot. And there we go, the Bracer of Kings. That is one of Pooh's, king equipments. And I'm pretty sure I did grab that one because, I mean, that was, like, the only way you could go after getting the, other thing. After getting your sanctuary location. So let's go ahead and equip that on Pooh. I'm pretty sure, yep, it is a arms thing, and that gives us an extra 30 defense. So that is very nice for him. And again, he can only use the things that end with of kings in its name. And there are only 1 for each type of equipment slot. Like, he only has 1 weapon, 1 arms equipment, 1 body, and 1 other. So you have to get those in order to get him up to his full defense and offensive abilities. And as usual, since we beat your sanctuary boss, all of the enemies in the cave run away from us. So if you wish to grind, you can get a whole bunch of easy preemptive attacks, and just go from there. Okay, so now that we have gotten our 6th location, we only have 2 more. We are technically 75% through the game. However, it's kind of odd that they had one right after another. And now, because of that, pretty much it's going to be a while before we go to the next one. So, there you go. We have quite a bit of work to do to get up to number 7. But until then, we are going to walk over in this direction. I don't really know why. Okay, he's just going to make us go to sleep. I think I was healing off all of that no damage that I took, backtracking, because pretty much all the battles were automatic wins. Okay, lots of experience, and then Pooh, not so much experience. For whatever reason, I was waiting to press the button again. Okay, well, there you go. Stopping for now, except not really. Another recording session, everybody kind of moved inside of Ness, and now we are on the move again. So, I forget... Where am I? Oh, yeah, I think I know where we're going. Yeah. Okay, let's just go ahead and teleport before I make any more speech errors. And let's go back to Summers, I'm pretty sure. No, we are going to, oh yeah, we're making a quick pit stop to Saturn Valley for some free rests and stuff to see if I can get Jeff to fix that broken bazooka of his. Once he fixes that, that will become the heavy bazooka, which works kind of like the fire spell. Oh, Dang it. But what it does is, if you aim at an enemy, let's say that there are 5 enemies all in a row, although I'm pretty sure that would never happen. Actually, no, attack slugs. Okay, so let's just say that there are 5 attack slugs all in a row, and Jeff uses the heavy bazooka and aims for number 2. When he does that, the broken bazooka will also hit number 1 and number 3, the 2 enemies next to it, for not as much damage, but still damage nonetheless. And it is pretty much the only way that Jeff is going to be able to do a good amount of damage without wasting a whole bunch of big bottle rockets and spending all that money and taking up inventory space. The heavy bazooka is infinite use, so that's a very good thing. And it does around 150 to 200 damage, if I remember right. Maybe 100 to 150, or maybe 100 to 175, somewhere in that range. Quite a bit more than Jeff is normally able to do, and that's only on one enemy. I mean, it hits the other 2 enemies for quite a bit more, so it's especially good for groups of like 2 or 3 enemies, so you can deal damage to both of them with him. And it's just good in general. I mean, it is most likely going to do more than what he would normally be able to do with his regular weapon. Also, I am buying Jeff a Great Charm because he's been walking around without a body equipment forever. So we increased his defense by a whopping 1 point with that. I am glad. At least I think. I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy explaining the broken bazooka there. But we increased it by some amount of points, and I am happier now. And now I'm glad that all of my characters, except for Pooh, have all of their equipment that they should have. So, by the way, did I mention that I'm really bad at using teleport beta? Like, it takes me a while to start going in the circle that you're just supposed to be going. Like, first I go in, like, different zigzaggy patterns, and then I start going in a circle. It's just kind of weird. Whenever I see somebody else playing this game, I see them, like, start going in a circle immediately, and they're actually good at it. But nonetheless, I'm able to teleport, so I guess that's all that matters. Also, what is with all these... There was that guy in that car that was just waiting behind that truck that wasn't even moving. I mean, at that point, wouldn't he, like, try to go around said truck? I mean, that's what I would do, even though it's on the other side of the road. As long as there's no other cars coming from that direction, I'm pretty sure you're able to go around them. You just gotta be careful. Either way, we have random picture man. Don't fall. Oh man, he's gonna fall in the water. Oh no, that would've been hilarious. Just if they had him like coming down and then he fell into the water, and then they made him like swim over onto the boat or whatever. That would've been hilarious. I wish they did that, but alas no. So there we have yet another picture with that sailor guy with us as well. Our 5th party member, guys. He is great. By the way, did I ever mention that those cats look really weird? I mean, they have like a black body and a white face. What am I trying to do here? Am I trying to like clip through the wall or something? That looks like what I'm trying to do. Alas, no, we're supposed to talk to this guy who has a different looking boat than everybody else, which means he must be important. Okay, something about a Kraken, they released it, oh, that's quite expensive, but we still have tons of money. Okay, we're reckless. Which means we all get on the different boat. And then we set sailing, and this is what we're supposed to do next. Now, you could do this before you go to your sanctuary location number 5, I believe, and 6. Definitely 6, I'm not entirely sure about 5. So, you can just go ahead, go here now. The game kind of opens up to you, although you have to eventually do everything that I'm doing here. But for now, you could do this first if you wish. It'd be kind of difficult, considering this is supposed to come after Sanctuary Location 5 and 6. In fact, even after doing those things, I still had some trouble in the next dungeon. Or the dungeon after that. No, I think it was the next dungeon. So yeah, it's still really difficult, and only seasoned players should probably do this part first, if they wish. Okay, yeah, that bald guy is our buddy. We just went there, actually. It was pretty neat looking, although really small, and apparently in the sky, or something. Okay, and he also got seasick. A sailor getting seasick. I mean, granted, he hasn't been on the water for a while, but still. Anyways, he was saying something about a Kraken, but luckily, so far, there's been nothing. Also, it would be neat if we were able to travel, like, these islands or whatever, explore them a little bit, and, like, look at those volcanoes or mountains or whatever. Oh, by the way, gigantic Kraken is attacking us all of a sudden. So you want to make sure that you have a big bottle rocket or two for Jeff there. Apparently, recently, Ness learned Gaming Gamma, or Special Gamma, whatever you called it. So that's very good. Jeff really doesn't have very much of anything that he can use. So let's just use a regular bottle rocket on him. Also, he has blood seeping out of his mouth and fangs. That is not good. And just random fire coming out of there as well. See, bottle rocket does not nearly as much damage as the big bottle rocket. It's off by like 300 something points. Okay, Gaming Gamma looks pretty awesome. Now, what you could do with this guy, it's kind of funny, is that you could use a higher level flash spell, and that could possibly kill him. Now, you'd have to get kind of lucky with it, but I'm really not willing to try, especially since he's easy enough as well, with freezes and constantly solidifying and whatnot. So, I mean, whatever. He didn't even get an attack in, I don't even know what he does. Just, at this point, I'm not as knowledgeable on what bosses can do, because I usually get the solidify off and they can't do anything. So there you go, boss destroying strategy. Oh, man, and of course this guy flew slippers. That made all the difference. See you next time. Random ending. I know. Whatever.